Hi Libra, this is Jessica from Good Vibrations bringing you your bonus reading for February. I typically do not date my readings because time is fluid, but in the month of February you were the third most viewed video, so I'm bringing back a bonus video for you. Messages from your person. Libra, thank you so much for your continuous support. You know, you have definitely been one of the signs that receives some of the highest views since I've started my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate you. If you enjoy messages from your person on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, I do offer messages from your person on my Instagram account, and my Instagram account is Good Vibrations as well, G88D Vibrations. And I just started TikTok as well. Not sure how that one's going to go. I have too many things going on at once, but we'll see. Oh man, Libra, I love this because I was shuffling earlier and this card fell out, but I wasn't ready to start, so I put it back in the pile and you were just watching or listening to me shuffle and it came out again. Communication. All right, so let me introduce really quick the card decks that I'm going to use. The mirror cards. I do read the passages out of the book because the passages are amazing and really informative and eye-awakening. Then we have Infinite Love from Your Beloved. I believe this is inflow_ with bliss. You can find her on Instagram. And then we have Jessica May, Psychic Medium, Voices of Sacred Love from the Divine Masculine. All right, so my readings are non-gender. Everyone, I make this available to the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine because we do have a lot of masculine energies that are working on their spirituality and are also seeking answers and confirmation from their counterpart. And then we have Ghostly Whispers of Love, Angelic Revelations, 144. You can find all three ladies on Instagram, maybe some on YouTube, I don't know, but my main platform is Instagram, so that's where I find all my people. All right, so communication. Communication's great for Libra. Libra, you are an air sign. You are a sign that likes to communicate. Sometimes, Libra, though, you can spend a lot of time in your mind. All right, so communication. There are a few relationships that would not benefit from a little more communication and a little less guesswork. So before I move on, I want to reference the colors that are right here. Okay, you have purple and white. All right, these are the colors of the crown chakra, and you know, consciousness, the divine communicating through your crown chakra. All right, so the divine is trying to communicate with you. All right, and you're going to need to kind of open up and listen to the messages that they're trying to bring in. When I start readings, one of the indications for me when my spirit team is starting to give me messages is my crown chakra will start to itch a lot. Okay, also sometimes I like to wear like little, you know, two buns in my hair at the top of my head, and unfortunately this can be hilarious and embarrassing at the same time. But when my crown chakra starts opening and receiving messages from spirit, my ponytail holder, my bun holder will like literally explode. It's actually very comical. All right, but see here there's like a lot of I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of lightning, like a lightning bulb. And you know what's even interesting, it almost also looks like cells. So it's almost like information from your spirit team, the universe. You know, consciousness is trying to stream just through all your body, throughout all your cells, okay? So, communication is at the heart of a relationship, for it is in sharing ourselves that we really connect. You appear to be withholding something from your partner, and in not sharing, you have donned a mask, which has created a barrier between you. This is a time to communicate again, and then communicate some more. So, say whatever you don't want to say why you didn't want to say it, and then say what you feel about saying it. Words are a way to connect and build bridges to the people we love. Real closeness in a relationship is founded on honest communication. We need to know what's going on for one another. It's the only way to prevent misunderstandings and fantasy creeping in. You need to be aware of hiding your thoughts and feelings. It can become a destructive habit, as can expecting a partner to know telepathically what is going on. There are both ways of avoiding something, of trying not to rock the boat while clinching on to an illusion of safety. But life is not safe, and sometimes the boat has to be rocked. In speaking your truth, you do face risks, primarily that your partner may argue or reject what you are saying. It's best to simply accept that you cannot control your partner's response or the situation. Feel what needs to be said and stay in touch with those feelings while you talk. Let what you say come from your heart and not your head. Speak the unspeakable and face the unknowable. Wow, I actually just had a flashback, Libra. This is the exact card that you received in your last reading, the reading that earned this bonus reading for you. All right, so here we do have the number 9 representing. 9 represents humanitarian. You know, anybody, you may like animals, you may like people, you may be connected to the environment and wanting to preserve it, you know. But also Libras tend to avoid conflict, okay? They are some, not every one of you, because not every Libra is the same and everybody has different placements. The Libras that I have experienced and that I know, especially if you have Libra in your rising, tend to be people pleasers. They want to avoid conflict, you know, they want kind of everyone to get along. And so sometimes they'll hold back for the sake of not having conflict and, you know, keeping the peace, okay? Because really it's that you want to keep the peace, and it's not that you're trying to avoid anything other than conflict, but sometimes when you hold back, you are hurting yourself because you're not sharing your emotions, your feelings. You're not sharing what you are feeling with your partner just to avoid the confrontation or taking the risk, okay? All right. Yeah, I was just, you know, as I was reading that, I was having like a flashback, and I was like, oh my, this is the same exact card that you had on your last reading. So there's two scenarios there, Libra. Like I said, Spirit is trying to bring information in through your crown chakra. Some of you may actually be seeing more purple around you. Just know that that's your spirit team. You are more precious than the stars. Our love is infinite like the universe, and our power divine. Every full moon, my soul calls to you like a wolf howling for his mate or her mate. Okay, I'll take both of them. Wow. When I see you, I see things I'm not ready to deal with within my soul. So basically, communication right here, okay? Avoiding the communicating, avoiding having to talk about your feelings. When I see things I am not ready to deal with within my soul. So sometimes when you're avoiding having certain conversations with people, whether it be you or your person, avoiding having a conversation with you and communicating, it's because your souls are not ready. Okay, there's fear, and the fear does come from the ego. Okay, because the ego wants to keep you in fear. It wants to keep you from resolving the feelings that you're feeling. 'Cause sometimes we do make more out of something, but if we communicate and actually sit down and talk to each other, to our partners about it, we can find a solution or resolve what we're going through. I had to put distance between us. The energy was too intense and I couldn't handle it. So here we do have a person who is just not ready to upgrade, not or to move forward. Okay, now they do spend a lot of time thinking about you. When every full moon, they're letting you know, every full moon I'm thinking about you. February the 27th, I believe, is the next full moon. Okay, so every time that you see the full moon, just let it be a reminder that your counterpart is at that moment thinking about you. It doesn't matter what dimension they're in, okay? Because I do have a following of people whose divine counterparts, their person has transitioned into another dimension, okay? But this is setting the intention. They're letting you know, I'm here. When you look up at that full moon, think of me. I'm letting you know that my energy is around you. All right. And while they were here, whether they're here on the 3D or have moved on to a different dimension, here on Earth is, the school of mastery. This is where we come to learn all our lessons. While they were here, they had a hard time dealing with their soul. Their soul may have prompted them, but they just weren't ready to deal with it. And for the people who are in separation, they're just, having a hard time dealing with it, and so the energy is just too intense for them to handle it right now. However, the universe is saying that you guys are being aligned for union. I'm coming home. The bottom of the deck. All right. So all of you are being aligned in just different ways. Okay. Some of you will be aligned in union here on Earth, and others will be aligned, when you transition. But while you're here, you are in preparation for the next step. The next part of your journey. We are always up-leveling. We're always growing and changing. I'm kind of looking down, wondering where all this glitter came from. I have a lot of glitter on my desk, and I'm not a glitter girl, so I'm not really sure. It's like we have had a little fairy stop by and sprinkle some glitter. All right, so my love, I want to create with you on all levels. So, my love, I have never loved another this deeply. You have awakened my soul. My love, when I walked away from you, it broke my heart, and now I know why. My love, I feel you in every part of my being now, and now you are my wish fulfillment. My love, we will create heaven on earth together. That's definitely a pretty interesting card, because the whole time I have been talking about, different, some people are in different dimensions, they've passed on, but we do come here to create heaven on earth, okay? So even if you are in separation and both of you are here on the 3D, or you are in separation through other dimensions, know that you are still creating, okay? Because you're creating on all levels, all right? And the experience that you are experiencing here on earth is, helping both of you, all right, deeply awaken your soul love within yourself, okay? Because this is a love story with you first, and then it becomes a love story with your counterpart. But that counterpart is here to teach you to grow into balance and in harmony with yourself. And you guys noticed that I had the throat chakra issue there for a little bit. There you go. The communication, holding back. So I'm an extreme empath. I'm clairsentient, so I feel a lot of things. So one of the viewers, while you're watching this, maybe more than one, is probably, having some throat chakra issues. And, to open up your throat chakra, you have to be willing to get around, the people pleasing, not wanting to step on toes and hurting people's feelings and, that kind of stuff. I mean, we can talk with people and still do it with ease, all right? Express ourselves with ease. Now, here we do have a counterpart that is, feeling remorse and regret for walking away. And it really broke their heart. And they're saying, now I know why. I know why, because you have awakened my soul. Okay? However, they're still, couldn't handle the intensity. Some of them numbed themselves for a very long time and still continue. And that numbing themselves can be in multiple ways. Working, maybe they've just decided that this is not, working, just staying busy all the time, being a busybody, so they can, they don't have to face this relationship. They don't have to face the relationship with themselves. They do not have to, they're just, ignoring their soul call to wake up. You're helping them wake up, but sometimes it gets too intense that they don't want to deal with it. Their soul doesn't want to deal with it. And, some of them may be drinking, using drugs, having, multiple partners. Everyone has, their own different addictions. There's even healthy addictions. Every day I go to the gym, and I go to the gym between 6 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. When I go at 6 a.m., there is one girl on the treadmill, and when I go at 8:30 a.m., she is still there. Okay? That's an addiction. And you would think it's a healthy addiction, but not when you're on a treadmill for that amount every single day. Trust me, we will be together again. I love feeling and watching you have fun. Oh, that's too many. So this ghostly deck is definitely really good for any of the counterparts that have transitioned, okay? Death to me, I always refer to it as a transition, because the only thing that's dead is our physical body, but our soul never dies. It just moves on to a different plane. Nurture yourself right now. So here we do have a counterpart that's saying, right now is your time to nurture yourself, have fun. I love watching you have fun. This is your time. And, just know that we'll be together again. And here we have, I'm healing. So your person is in the healing process. I only ever wanted to be with you. And then we have, pay attention to the signs I send you. So your person is sending you signs, and your person can send you signs so many different magical ways, okay? Because, a lot of this, I have the ability to telepathically think about someone and then they'll call me. Or they'll think about me and I'll call them. So we all have this power, okay? We like to deny it. We like to call it coincidence, but we have these abilities if we, make a conscious choice to tap into them. Well, pay attention to the signs. A lot of times we think, that it's just birds are universal only for the universe, spirit, or God, whomever your spirit team is, that whatever label you choose. But sometimes it's your person, okay? So, be mindful of the songs that you listen to, because, they may be sending you messages via songs, through TV shows, even other people. Like, you could be walking by someone and they wink at you and you just think that they're weird because they're, complete strangers winking at you, or you might even start to think that they're flirting with you, and it's actually your person. Your person's like, wink, wink, I'm here. And, the human mind gets in the way and starts to think, wow, this other person's like flirting. But your person has the ability to utilize whatever it needs, whomever it needs, to communicate. So they can send you, they can also be, messages from the birds, from, animals, especially if you have animals in common, numbers in common, anything that you had in common. It's really important to remember. Because they're definitely going to try to send you messages the way that they know that you will understand. And then we have, you will always be my wife/husband. And then, I will never leave your side. Wow. Ooh, this is definitely a romantic reading. And then this slipped out, I love you to infinity. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have, we are spiritually married. All right, so a lot of you guys know the twin flame card didn't come up, but divine counterparts are spiritually married, okay? Even if they're not together on earth, your soul is married to someone, to your soul. And I know for some people that may sound odd for the people. All right, so here we have a couple of charms that came out. We do have the dolphin, and dolphins do signify the twin flame journey, but they also signify being playful. You know, remember, I love watching you have fun, harmony, balance. Okay, relationship. There's only one dolphin. So this is relationship with self. Okay. Then we have an apple. All right. So maybe you and your person, you know, like fruit, because we also have grape. So, which is kind of unusual. I don't really get this a lot. So we do have a combination of an apple and a grape. The apple could mean a teacher. Okay, so somebody viewing this could be a teacher. Um, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I heard that. The grapes, you know, the grapes could be, you know, somebody enjoyed eating grapes and cheese with some wine. We do have a crown, so I am your king, you are my queen. We do have a lightning bolt, okay, lightning bolt. So the lightning bolt can mean a lot of things, like your love is a lightning bolt to them, or they were hit by a lightning bolt when they met you because that love just hit them. You know, also, you know, all the lightning in there, if you can see it, but you know, that just all the information streaming in through your crown chakra. They were hit with a lightning bolt when they met you, or maybe you're about to be hit with some kind of aha moment, because remember, the universe is also trying to communicate with you. Okay, so yes, in the book the communication's about you learning how to communicate with a partner, but at the same time the other information that I'm receiving and channeling is that the universe is trying to communicate with you. Okay, so they're saying stop, listen, and focus. And then we have a little penny or like a coin. So here I am feeling, because you know, pay attention to the signs. I believe that your person is sending you coins. So you'll find pennies, dimes, nickels, and if you're lucky, you're going to find some, what do you call it, quarters or something. Ask them to send you some dollar bills. All right. So your person's zodiac may or may not come out, but let's see the ones that do. Oh, all right, so here we go with the zodiacs. I have Libra, your own, which happens almost with all my readings when I record them for YouTube only. Usually if I'm creating a video for Libra, Libra comes out. We do have Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, and Aquarius. All right, so the next step is your person's initials. Your initials, both or neither. And then we'll look at the little Scrabble tablets and see if we can come up with some more clues. I do suggest writing down the initials or the tablets, the letters, to see if you find more words that may resonate to your journey and your story. Because the last reading I did, after I clicked off, I found I found like 3 or 4 names. It just made me so mad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so here we go. We have a J, I, F, O, X, G, A, C, Z, N, H, I don't know if I said that already, Q, and B. All right, so the first thing I see is fox. So fox shows up. Fox may be your totem. Fox does mean to rely on your instinct, tap into your intuition. You will need to tap into your intuition to be able to assess the signs that are being sent to you. Okay. Then we have GA, so Georgia is showing up. XO, hugs and kisses. We also have OX for ox. That was something that I missed in the other video. Ox, okay? We are in the Chinese New Year of the ox. So you may be an ox, your person may be an ox. We also have the name John. Okay, so we have John spelled J-O, and then we have, or that's Joe, we have J-O for Joe. Then we have J-O-H-N, John. I'm trying to see if I see anything else. We do have H-A-N-G, hang, and then we have O-N, so hang on. They're saying to hang on. Hugs and kisses, hang on. We have Joan here, J-O-A-N. We do have jog, J-O-G. So jog can be a couple of things. Trying to jog your memory. You know, the universe trying to communicate with you. Your person may be trying to communicate with you. There's too much fog in your mind. Okay, so clear your mind. F-O-G, fog. Jog can also mean, you know, that you enjoy jogging, exercising. Fang, F-A-N-G. We do have bang, B-A-N-G. So you could have bangs. They may have, you know, been into like guns, hunting. Fan, F-A-N. You're my number one fan. Job, J-O-B. So here we may have someone that is in transition for career, looking for a job. Fax, F-A-X. Fax machine, maybe you're going to receive some type of fax, some type of message. Hog, H-O-G. Harley Davidson motorcycle. Maybe it's just a hog, you know, the animal, because we've had fox and now hog. You and your person may have liked animals. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. She is starting to get a little antsy because I'm not getting up and opening the door at her demand. We do have cab, C-A-B, and you know, you could have met in a cab, Uber driver. We do have the name Jax, J-A-X. Could be also Jacksonville Airport. Then, of course, we have some initials like AJ, CJ, which can be people's names, actually. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm sure there's, you know, oh, I see gain, G-A-I-N, so gain. You're about to gain something. You have something coming in. We are about to transition into the astrological new year. Spring is coming, and things are going to shift and change, and a lot of us are starting to regain our momentum. And just we're going to start regaining our balance, moving out of this heavy energy. We have stepped into the year, the age of Aquarius. We still have a few years before we step into the age of Aquarius fully, but we are in the beginning stages of it. Fix, F-I-X. I feel like they wish they could fix, the mess that they've made. All right, guys. And then we have big. So we have big gain. So some of you are about to gain something really big. All right. So, just, keep your head up, and something big's heading your direction. So, feel that vibe. Know that things are about to shift, and, get that energy up, get the levels up, get your vibration up, get that frequency up so that you can accept it when it starts to step into your energetic field. Okay. We also have GA, so Georgia's showing up. All right, guys, I love you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.